Ready. Away and running at the fairgrounds. Miley Star stumbled at the start. There's Pseudoscience going out toward the lead with Deb's Prayer, who starts an early bid. On the outside, Come What May, and Guanajuato, a bit rank, gets position in fourth. Miley Star with the rail in fifth. We travel back to TJ's first in sixth, and Z-Rock has drifted back to last. The leader, Pseudoscience. So Pseudoscience leads the way with 6 furlongs to run from the first line for Sophia Barandella. Pseudoscience allowed to dictate terms. 3/4 lengths to Deb's Prayer with Come What May, 3 wide as they go up the back of the track. Saving ground is Miley Star with Guanajuato fifth in between horses. TJ's first looks to make progress on the far outside, and Z-Rock trails the Fillies Mares Mile here in the Friday opener. The first two of 8 furlongs in 26.05 seconds. Pseudoscience joined by Deb's Prayer, who now strides up on the outside for Brianne Culp. Deb's Prayer and Pseudoscience, they're right together. With Come What May, 3 wide uncovered. Miley Star held up with the rail there for Gerard Melanson. With TJ's first, now coming on the far outside. Here's TJ's first, who's on the move for Manuel Nieves. Half mile in 51.90 seconds as they round the far turn. It's Deb's Prayer. Come What May looms up now for Deshaun Parker. Come What May to take on Deb's Prayer with another quarter of a mile to go. Then on the outside, TJ's first. Guanajuato starts to gain for Alexander Castillo as they swing for the short stretch. 3/4 in 1 minute 17.68 seconds. With the rail, Deb's Prayer clings on. Charging now Guanajuato with the between horses. Come What May. Pseudoscience battles on with the rail. It's Deb's Prayer. Guanajuato. Pseudoscience toward the inside re-rallies. Pseudoscience on the first wire. Pseudoscience was game there for Sophia Barandella. First line photo with Deb's Prayer, Guanajuato, and TJ's first. Seconds of the day here at the fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Kings included. Ironman Richie strikes out. And on the outside, Costello's Kitten, it's Ironman Richie. Ironman Richie went to the front here for Aubrey Green. Leads to the first turn from Keys Included, who's vying for second with Costello's Kitten, and they have 5 furlongs to run. Ogre's Lion King is around saving fourth, with Mosh Pit now making progress from fifth as they go to the backstretch. Then comes Exclaim, and Ronnie the Limo Driver has drifted back to last and has settled there. Ronnie the Limo Driver, it's Ironman Richie, the leader. The first quarter mile covered in 25.13 seconds. Ironman Richie dictates terms, leads Keys Included by 3.5. With Ogre's Lion King running in third. 3/4 length then to Costello's Kitten between horses. Exclaim is fanned wide. With Mosh Pit now looking to slice between them as they go past the half-mile pole, and the trailer remains Ronnie the Limo Driver. The front runner still Ironman Richie controls the clock. Half mile for Ironman Richie. 49.61 seconds. They round the far turn. Ironman Richie with 3 furlongs still in front of him. Ironman Richie continues to lead as Keys Included starts this move for Sophia Barandella. Keys Included just has swept past Ironman Richie as they come toward the top of the stretch, with Ronnie the Limo Driver looking to gain on the extreme outside with the red cap. It's Keys Included in front. 3/4 went in 1:15.27 seconds. Coming down toward the final furlong with Sophia Barandella. Keys Included has raced away from Ironman Richie. Then Ronnie the Limo Driver battling it out with Mosh Pit, and Exclaim is fifth. But they're close to home. It's Keys Included. And Keys Included just jogs in 1 by 8. Ronnie the Limo Driver second, Mosh Pit third, and then a photo between Exclaim and Ironman Richie the rail. Good luck if you would pick 6 bet on here at the fairgrounds. All in line. And they're off. Crompton, Mr. Alvin, and Half Magic now dashes to a short lead. And here's Cigar Van in the white cap. It's Cigar Van. And on the outside, Half Magic staying close through the first furlong and a half. Mr. Alvin third with the rail. Then comes Big Ace in the yellow silks. The Delta Raider fourth between horses. Crompton is fifth. With Risk Taker fanned wide and looking to gain in between horses. After a bit of a bobble at the start, Custom Bluegrass now gains the opening quarter in 22.19 seconds. They fly to 3 furlongs from home. The battle ensues. Half Magic and with the rail Cigar Van. They take this tussle toward the top of the stretch with Big Ace in the 3 path. Custom Bluegrass gained fourth, with on the outside Risk Taker, then Mr. Elvin, and Crompton is last as these Louisiana breds head for home past the quarter pole. The half mile in 46.18 seconds with Jareth Ludbury. It's Half Magic. Half Magic in front, 1 furlong to go. Charging now is Mr. Elvin toward the inside. Custom Bluegrass needs the lift. Switched out on the outside Risk Taker, then Big A. Cigar Van dropped away. They're close to home. It's Half Magic determined. Half Magic, Mr. Elvin charging up the rail. Half Magic, Mr. Elvin, and Mr. Elvin for Colby Hernandez, right in the waning yards with Half Magic. And then Risk Taker and Custom Bluegrass. The Rolfin sprinting, and Our Perfect Princess rockets out for Jose Riquelme. Our Perfect Princess just leads the dash. James Graham and Lady Ave starts her move on the outside now to take the front away from the fleet starting. Our Perfect Princess. Lady Ave leads the way to the half-mile pole from the gray. Our Perfect Princess. Cave Creek now gains up into third, with in between horses Broke Financing in a tight spot fourth, and while settled by Mitchell Murrell, Galaxy 36 trails the quintet with just over 3 furlongs left to run. The quarter 22.82 seconds. At 1-5, it's Lady Ave with Cave Creek. Staying close on the outside for Traylon Albert. Lady Ave and Cave Creek. They're neck apart coming toward the quarter pole. Galaxy 36 strides up on the far outside. Black Silks with a yellow cap. Then toward the rail is Our Perfect Princess, and in between horses, Broke Financing, they're homeward bound. Half mile in 46.74 seconds. Lady Ave leads these mares into this final fairgrounds furlong with James Graham. It's Lady Ave, and Lady Ave has the kick, with Galaxy 36 now getting second from Our Perfect Princess, but they're close to home. And the talented Texas bred, Lady Ave, now an 18-time winner. Lady Ave again on top, 1-6. Galaxy 36 was the runner-up to Lady Ave, then Our Perfect Princess with Broke Financing, and last home, Cave Creek. Stall door reset for Holy City. Here comes the fifth. Ready? And they're off. Peso in pocket broke sharp with Planter's Punch in the green cap. Up to engage, Peso in My Pocket, who's just in front here of Planter's Punch, who keeps this pace pressure up on Peso in My Pocket, and they drag race up the back, while kicking 5 clear from Special Operator, who's into third, while 4 clear from Masquerade Ball the rail. The speed have really stretched them out. Wide is Holy City. As they head toward the far turn, we trail back 2, King Tough, and toward the rail, Dial to Dame. The first quarter, 22.51 seconds at the 3.5. It's Planter's Punch and toward the rail. Peso in My Pocket. They continue to dispute it. Midpoint on the turn. Brian Culp and Special Operator. Good toe into this. Special Operator third, every chance to close in. Planter's Punch and Peso in My Pocket. They remain battling for this lead as they straighten up for the quarter pole, and then father back to Holy City with Masquerade Ball. King Tough and Dial the Dame has been outrun. They come down toward the final furlong. Planter's Punch, Peso in My Pocket, neither giving an inch. This has been some battle. Peso in My Pocket, resolute here for Manuel Nieves. Peso in My Pocket has Planter's Punch in full stretch. They're close to home. Peso in My Pocket. Peso in My Pocket wins the dash and gets the cash. Peso in My Pocket by 4. King Tough with a flying finish to finish in the runner-up spot from a Planter's Punch. They're in the gate. And they're off. Pursuit La Harmonie from the rail. The gray is Sakara. Calling in the black cap. Twirling Cat taken back, allowed to settle. Toward the rail is Can't Be Cause, and Midnight Flame starts an early bid as they head toward the first turn. It's Sakara, joined toward the inside by Pursuit La Harmonie, who'll take the shortest way around there for Jose Rodriguez. Pursuit La Harmonie is just the leader from Sakara as they go to the back of the course, with Calling tracking them from third. Twirling Cat is a ground-saving fourth, a length and a half to Midnight Flame as they go up the back, then 6 lengths away to Smart Dizzy and the Green Silks. Entitlement is out deep on the course. Entitlement looks to gain near that far side rail. And the newcomer Can't Be Cause trails the maiden 3-year-old fillies turf. The opening quarter was 25.79 seconds. Now in the shadow of the half-mile pole, it's Pursuit La Harmonie. Pursuit La Harmonie in front of Sakara. Twirling Cat looks to gain with the rail there at 34 feet for Jareth Ludbury. In the meantime, Brian Hernandez Jr. and Calling in this leading quartet as they go to the far side of the fairgrounds course. Midnight Flame in fifth and some 5 lengths off these leaders. Still Pursuit La Harmonie and Sakara vying for it as they come to the quarter pole. Then it's Entitlement, Smart Dizzy, and the distant trailers Can't Because. The half mile went in 51.31 seconds. They straighten away past the quarter pole in 118.94. It's Sakara for Traylon Albert. Sakara is just in front. Toward the inside is Pursuit La Harmonie. Twirling Cat jinked in. Smart Dizzy with the rail needs a gap. Calling levels off. Midnight Flame near that stand side rail. It's Pursuit La Harmonie. Sakara, they dive at the line. And here's Twirling Cat, who's charging on the outside. Twirling Cat on the wire. Twirling Cat in a photo finish. Pursuit La Harmonie was right there too. Close call. Smart Dizzy with Sakara and Midnight Flame among those next across. Ball in. They're off. 2-lane Tryst was slow to go. The Ride of a Lifetime broke sharp. The Ride of a Lifetime came dashing out. High Cruise and Long Weekend right there in the gold cap with Strobe. Fourth and close up through the first furlong and a half. High Cruise went to the front for Colby Hernandez. Long Weekend and Strobe comes up on the outside in the Godolphin blue. The Ride of a Lifetime broke sharp, fourth toward the inside. And they have 4 furlongs to go, and Strobe now comes to take on High Cruise. Then it's 2-lane Tryst and wide. Ready to Pounce trails the Sextet. The first quarter, 22.12 seconds. They round the far turn, and Strobe has taken the lead from High Cruise. Midpoint on the turn with Laurent Giroux. It's Strobe as the Ride of a Lifetime looks to engage Strobe. Long Weekend on the front outside. High Cruise, 2-lane Tryst has the black cap, and Ready to Pounce is last to make the top of this fairground stretch. It's Strobe who leads the way. Half mile in 45.71 seconds at 1-5. Strobe is a furlong away. It's Strobe who leads the Ride of a Lifetime by 4. 2-lane Tryst toward the inside. Long Weekend is fourth, but they're close to home with Laurent Giroux. Strobe and Strobe Strides putting a big margin on them. Strobe won by 6. The Ride of a Lifetime was second to Strobe, followed home by 2-lane Tryst. Long Weekend, Ready to Pounce, and then High Cruise. They're off. Hot Patootie, 1 call, that's all. Tazzer in the orange cap, and they're all headed off by 1 mo to go. Who's taking a short lead here for Aubrey Green. 1 mo to go, and toward the inside, there's Riri's Rainbow now for Brian Culp. Riri's Rainbow has taken the lead from 1 mo to go. Hot Patootie as a close third. As these leaders go to the back of the track, 6 furlongs from the first line finish, and it's Riri's Rainbow 3/4 length to 1 mo to go and Hot Patootie. With next in fourth, Zipping Molly as they go up the backstretch. And then comes Jig Time Bandit running in fifth. Corey Lowry and the final favorite, 1 call, that's all, with the white cap in sixth. They have just inside 5 furlongs to run. We trail back then to Tazzer with wide Bad Gal Riri, and Easy Aces trails here in the Friday finale. The first 2 of 8 furlongs in 24.13 seconds, inside a half mile to run. And the 4 furlongs up in 48.58. They head toward the far turn. Still Riri's Rainbow, tracked by 1 mo to go. With on the outside, Hot Patootie looking to draw in. 1 mo to go has taken a short lead. It's 1 mo to go, narrowly in front from Riri's Rainbow. And they're joined by Hot Patootie with a 1/4 mile from the first line. Then Easy Aces starts to draw in the Black Silks as these maiden fillies and mare straighten up for the short stretch. It's a sweeping Hot Patootie. 1 mo to go. Toward the inside is Riri's Rainbow. Easy Aces looking to unwind on the far outside. Jig Time Bandit. 1 call, that's all, is still well back. 1 furlong to go. It's Jig Time Bandit who's taking the lead here for Emmanuel Nieves. Jig Time Bandit is edging away inside the final 16th. Easy Aces is now second. Then Zipping Molly. It's Jig Time Bandit. Jig Time Bandit to win it at big odds from Easy Aces. And then Zipping Molly on the first wire with 1 mo to go. Jig Time Bandit just struck at 77 to 1.